bedchamber on the northwest corner of the house. I avoided the northeast corner room, since I didn't think you would want sunshine first thing in the morning. Was his dissipation so well known, then, that his hostess had expected him to be overindulging on a regular basis? He conducted himself no differently than any other bachelor of the ton who spent the majority of their time dodging the parson's noose, although lately his guilt had possibly caused him to overindulge a bit more than usual. "Thank you for your consideration. Will you laugh if I say I am changing my ways?" He flashed her the smile that had made numerous women offer their beds. She smirked. "You will remember I am happily married, my lord. Your smiles and flirting will not work on me." "To my regret." He took her hand and kissed it. "'Tis a lucky man, my cousin." She flushed. She was not completely immune to his charm. "I will leave you to attend to your needs and see you downstairs." She stopped at the doorway. "The children are so excited to see you that I promised they could join us for tea." She gave him her proud mother smile and departed, leaving him feeling like a grumpy old man. The only occupants in the drawing room when Hawk entered, after cleaning up from the trip, were Leah and Wycliffe. His cousin turned from where he stood next to the fireplace and strode across the room. "Cousin, welcome. It has been far too long since you last visited." They shook hands. "Tea will arrive any minute, but I'm sure you would prefer something a bit stronger." "Are you drinking?" Wycliffe shook his head. "No, I have to keep a clear head. As you know, with my responsibilities, problems are forever popping up from nowhere. Who is minding your business in your absence? My steward and man of business are so efficient, they rarely need me." Even though Hawk would have enjoyed a bit of brandy after his trip, he was determined to begin his life of moderation. "I will wait for tea." "How was your journey?" The two men sat across from Leah, who rested on a settee. As always, she had her hands placed in her lap, a soft smile on her face. Since his cousin was a forceful man who emanated power and energy, Hawk had always been amazed that the lovely, refined Leah kept him happy. Theirs had been a love match, and Wycliffe had forced his hand with his parents, who had not wanted him to marry Leah. She had been a wealthy merchant's daughter, and they'd thought, as an Earl, he could have done much better. Wycliffe had won out. His parents eventually accepted his wife, and from what he could gather, Wycliffe's mother doted on her grandchildren. Only 2 years after they married, the old Earl had died, leaving Wycliffe with the title, a large estate to manage, and a wife already carrying their second child. A footman arrived, carrying a tea tray with an array of offerings. "Just set it over there, Smith." Leah waved in the direction of a table against the wall, next to the pianoforte. "Now that tea has arrived, I can safely bring in the children." At Hawk's raised eyebrows, Leah laughed. "Food is a very good source of distraction for little ones. They tend to be fidgety, and feeding them works quite well." "It's been a while since I visited." "Too long," Hawk smiled. "Remind me the children's names and ages." "Ellen is 9 years, Dorothy 8, and the twins, David and Daniel, just saw their 5th birthday." "My goodness, your nurse must be quite busy." "Yes, I'm afraid she is. But we have one of the maids help her each day, and we have a governess as well. Since it's been so long since we've been honoured with your presence, you have not met Miss Moore. She is a lovely young woman, has been with us for a while." "The children love her." Leah rose and made her way to the door, leaving Hawk concerned that they were about to be invaded by a terrorizing horde, ready to grab food with both hands from the tea tray. Perhaps he should have had that brandy. "How do you find fatherhood?" Hawk studied his cousin, who did not look at all daunted at the coming invasion. "Wonderful. Just wonderful. You must try it sometime." His parental glow lit up the room. "'Tis an extraordinary thing to watch a tiny speck of a person grow into a real individual, one who looks like you, that you see traits of yourself in."